The mystery of the footprint. A miraculous journey across 2 lifetimes. Welcome to today's analysis. Honestly, the classical scripture we're discussing today is going to blow your mind. It isn't just a story. It's a profound exploration of the miracles of karma and a spiritual journey spanning 2 vastly different eras. Let's break it down step by step and uncover the hidden truths within this mystical tale. Can a single footprint truly bridge 2 entirely different lives? The mystery in the forest. The story begins with a massive enigma. Imagine a seemingly ordinary footprint possessing such mysterious power that it connects moments separated by tens of thousands of years. Deep within a secluded forest, near the city of Saravasti, lived 500 ascetic hermits. They led lives of extreme rigor and discipline. One day, with absolute devotion, they prepared a traditional fire ritual, Homa, to honor the deity they worshipped, Maheshwara, Shiva. Before the miracle occurs, the text establishes a spiritual foundation by listing the profound virtues of Shakyamuni Buddha, the 2 types of wisdom, the 4 fearlessnesses, the 7 factors of enlightenment, the 8 liberations, the 9 successive attainments, the 10 powers. Essentially, this list conveys that the Buddha possesses ultimate wisdom and watches over the joys and sorrows of all sentient beings, day and night. The text uses a beautiful metaphor. Even if the ocean were to lose its waves, the Buddha's great compassion for sentient beings would never waver for a single instant. The divine glitz. Seeing that the time for these 500 hermits to attain enlightenment had finally ripened, the Buddha used his supernatural powers to intervene. He quietly left a single footprint inside the very hearth where the hermits were trying to perform their fire ritual. The hermits were stunned. No matter what they did, the fire simply would not light. But the real shock came next, when they reverently placed their offerings upon that mysterious footprint. The stagnant hearth suddenly erupted into a magnificent flame that shot straight into the Brahma realm of the heavens. Convinced their deity had descended, the hermits were overjoyed. To guide them, the Buddha left a trail of footprints leading away from the hearth. Like following a trail of breadcrumbs, the hermits followed this magical path, not to a deity, but directly to Shakyamuni Buddha himself. A transformation beyond time. At that moment, the Buddha was at the Jetavana garden, displaying his 32 major marks and 80 minor characteristics, teaching the Dharma to hundreds of disciples. The moment the hermit saw him, they were overwhelmed by a feeling called dhyana joy, Zen joy. This isn't just happiness. It is a profound, tranquil, and spiritual ecstasy, a state of high meditative concentration. The text makes a striking comparison. For those with deep spiritual roots, the joy of seeing the Buddha for 1 second far exceeds 12 years of meditative practice. This reaction hinted at a deep, intense connection between the hermits and the Buddha. The Buddha taught them the Dharma suited to their nature. Instantly, all 500 attained the stage of anagami, non-returner. They requested to join the order, and with the Buddha's simple words, "Welcome, monks," they were ordained. Shortly after, through diligent practice, they cleared all defilements and attained arhatship. Their perspective shifted entirely. To these enlightened beings, pure gold and common ox dung held equal value. The vastness of space and the palm of their hand were indistinguishable. Seeking the source, the past life, the other monks nearby were just as puzzled as we are. They asked, "World-honored one, what is the karmic cause that allowed these 500 hermits to attain arhatship just by following a footprint?" The Buddha then pulled back the curtain on time, returning to the era of Kashyapa Buddha, when human lifespans reached 20 years. In that distant past, these same 500 men were also forest ascetics. Back then, they had mastered the power of levitation. However, one day, as they flew through the sky toward Mount Malaya, their powers suddenly vanished, and they tumbled to the ground. A celestial being appeared to explain, "Your powers didn't fail you. It is because there is a footprint of the Buddha on the ground below. No being, not even the highest gods, like Brahma or Shakra, can fly directly over the footprint of a Tathagata." Instead of being angry, the hermits felt immense joy. They followed the footprints of Kashyapa Buddha, became his disciples, and practiced diligently for the rest of their long lives. The power of a vow. The core philosophy lies here. Despite practicing for nearly 20 years, they did not reach enlightenment in that lifetime. On their deathbeds, they made a resolute vow. May we in the future, when Shakyamuni Buddha appears in the world, be able to leave home again and attain arhatship. That vow was a powerful karmic seed. The Buddha revealed that the flying ascetics of the past were the very same monks standing before them today. The footprint didn't just lead them to a person, it led them to the fulfillment of a promise made eons ago. Reflection. As we conclude today's analysis, I want to leave you with a question. If a sincere vow can echo across tens of thousands of years and multiple lifetimes, then in our daily lives, are our small thoughts and minor decisions also planting invisible karmic seeds that are shaping our future paths? Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope this story offers you some unique inspiration. Until next time.